Okay, everyone, welcome into the special occasion of the launching of the HR Forum by the People Manager HR magazine. So I welcome all the participants who has been joined to the live launching of the Human Resource Forum, a joint initiative by the HR SBR Solution and the People Manager HR magazine. The objective of this platform, where we are initiating this new platform, the objective of this platform is to bringing the most updated information to the HR professional globally and bringing that knowledge bank to you, which will help you to lead your career as in the future CHRO. So that's why we have been given it a name as in the Making Future CHRO. So I, as in the assistant editor of the People Manager and promoter of SVR HR Learning Academy, I welcome all the participants who has been joined this live session today and the live launching and opening session for the launching of HR Forum. However, we initially started into the 2015 by our founder. But as gradually after the pandemic, we decided to move ahead where we can help the HR community. So there, in the beginning, we had been initiated the academy, and then after we have been initiated with the one of the Indonesia-based magazine, the People Manager in 2022. And then we are also many other resources in pipeline where we can have the Indian version of every global platform. This is a small initiative, but for the future, we are becoming a top level of the HR brand into India. And we are going to expand to the globe. However, we have an objective to connect near about 100 million HR professional by 2040. But as of now, this is our third initiative where we are launching something new for the HR community, to building a community, helping the community to bring their knowledge, expand their opportunity and the scope of their career to grow as in the future CHR. So what we have into this opening or launching bootcamp or the session today. So here we are having the jointly launching the two platforms for the HR professional. One, it is about the HR forum where you can ask the question, where you can directly connect with the HR professional, HR leader. If you have any work related issue, you can write down and you can get the answer from the different experts. So that is one of the objectives. Second, there you have the many types of the HR needs. What is going to happen into the HR world of work? How you will become updated into the day-to-day what is happening. Where we have also the magazine, you can read all the news, what is the updates for you. We only kept the important updates. So that's why reading, it will take time. But in that, we have been also initiated another initiative to bring the easiest way of getting knowledge to the HR professional. That is through the so that's through the platform of the HR, the People Manager Human Resource or HRTB especially, where we are on the weekly basis are going to bring you all those updates twice in a week. All those update what is happening into the domain of HR as in the globally, where you may have some changes also. So there will be multi types of the information we are bringing to you so that you can become or you can get updated information, what is happening, what you have to do, what are the different initiatives you have. So in this, we have a lot of information to sharing with you in this launching event. What is it? So now let me share it with you so that we can understand what is here for you and how this the forum launching will help you as in the HR professional to become really the HR CHRO of the future. This is the joint initiative, as I mentioned in the beginning, by the People Manager HR magazine and the SBR Learning Academy. The objective of this initiative is to bringing the most important and the urgent information required to having impact into your HR field that we are bringing here together. So that's why we have been given it a name of the forum, that bringing the HR professional to the future CHRO chair, where we are align the fully HR resources with this initiative of the magazine. Already it has been already initiated in 2020-22, but now it is the new initiative for the bringing human resources forum, where you can ask the question, you can write to the questions will be there, you can write the answers as an expert, you can expand yourself there. We are bringing multiple opportunity to the HR professional, where you can highlight yourself as an professional, because it is when now the period era of the technology socialization, when you have your social presence. So with this initiative, we are also helping the HR professional who are having their great talents, who are going to become as a leader. So we are spotlighting them to bringing their exposure to the global level. So it will help you into the your career to expand it to where in the future required as in the human resource leader. So now when it is come to the next stage as in the part of launching. So there, as I mentioned, jointly we are going to launch today the HR forum. And that is especially a knowledge bank. We are preparing for the future CHRO, that is helping you asking question, then you can write the answer to there who has been asked. It will be going to a great platform, but how it is going to use, so next I'm going to share. Secondly, we are also launching that the People Manager HR TV, where in the weekly basis, in initially every Wednesday and Saturday, we will have a prime time live for the what is the in the first 3 days happening into the HR world of work, so that we are bringing to you together into the 10 p.m. in the night and 8 p.m. in the morning. So it will be happen twice into the week, one in the Wednesday and Saturday evening, another one into the Thursday morning, as well as the Sunday morning, 8 a.m. So initially, when we will expand collectively more, the HR professional will be on the platform. We also initiating the some best practices, where we are also connecting the different level of the HR professional to bringing them into this spotlight. Similarly, the HR forum is helping you also having a learning base, where you will get many sessions learning from the experts as well the question and answer. And this collaborative initiative by the SLA and the People Manager HR magazine. So that is bringing the most advanced as well as the important information related to what is happening into the current era and the future era of the working world of for the HR domain, which is most importantly, you need to be focused on the activities. Those always should be aligned or reinvent with the changes of the technology, changes on the social circumstances, because you are directly interacting with the people. So that's why the importance of HR having a more on the businesses now. So that's why when it coming with the HR forum, that is bringing you the 7 to 8 types of the multiple dimension of the knowledge sharing and gaining the knowledge as an HR. Number one, however, as part of the initiative by the People Manager magazine, so where we are collectively have the best practices. We have the magazine two types. One is where you can get the updates on day-to-day basis. Second, that is the monthly magazines, where we have collaboration with the HR people, HR leader, where we bring their thoughts into the monthly magazine. That will also available for you in the form of this HR forum, where you can learn from. Secondly, the HR leader, we are collectively, as of now, we have globally 26,000 number of the reader for the magazine into the different platforms. So that we are also bringing to this forum, where you can connect with them, you can ask the question to them, they will reply to you. Even though you have some best practice, we are also bringing you through the different spotlight. So as of now, the forum, what types of the information we are putting together and helping you as in the becoming future CHR. Number one, there, what are the different industries we have going to the collaboration with different industry, what are the best practices they have. We are bringing it to where we may have. So that's why we have together launching the HR TV also, where we will have into the future the existing leaders interviews. You can learn from them. So that will be available for you into the on the forum. There the question and answer opening session, and then your question queries will also available there. Then what types of the challenges you are facing, so that solution you are getting through the different, because we have also aligned with the many experts too, so that we are bringing all into the HR forum, and that is helping you to bringing the information on the time where it can save your much more money, which the organizations spend as in the retainership consultant hiring the big consultant who have to pay too much money. So this forum is helping you by spending less money, but further you can get a good information, knowledge, and practically practicable information and practices you can implement. However, it is not there only. The forum we have also coming with the there in the forum. You can also now find out what types of the resources you require, if required further, maybe some critical issue you have, so that we are also bringing on the forum where, for example, you require some technology advancement. So how you can wear that, who are going to use that, what is the pro and cons of these softwares. You require the corporate trainers, you require some resources, so where you can be. So we are bringing all together through the HR forum where you can find out those. As of now, initially we have started it, so there we are also collaborating with the service provider, so that I'm going to share it later on. What is exactly we are bringing to you with this knowledge bank, how it is going to help you in making or easing your HR function and becoming really the future CHR. Why we are saying it? Then there may be the HR related jobs. We are also going to having a separate column where you can express your openness for the work if you want to move from one organization to another, so that we are also going to be placed into the fore. It is all about where we are creating the vibrant networking of the HR profession. Even though you required for yourself and for your team, your corporate, the learning and upskilling you required, so that we are also placing for your easiness where you can find it. Networking with the different level of the HR professional, even though we are bringing through our magazine the top level of HR professional, their movement, their networking, so that you can collaborate, connect with them, and having a good network with those leaders. It is going to help you to carry the future, the career into the future. Then at the end, where we will also, who will be most importantly, the participant on the forum, they will be actively or active. Then we will pick up some HR leader or the dynamic leader, which we are bringing them as in the leader of the future through the spotlighting. So they, when you will be active participant on the HR forum, either asking question, answering the question. So based on that, our team will pick up, then they will collaborate with you when we are bringing you to our forum, where we have on the monthly magazine, where we will cover you into the cover page. So that is bringing you as in the leader to the global. Our magazine, as of now, we have the daily reader 16,000 globally. Then there are, we have the other forum also. So there you will expand yourself as in the leader, the thought leader. So these are the objective of this forum. How we are going to bring it. So there it is going through number one with the magazine, because it is the initiative by the People Manager HR magazine, and that magazine is providing you the multi-level information, which is started with this magazine. We have been divided into the 7 different segments. One, that is about the HR facts, the history, how this HR today become as an HR, or tomorrow it will be into the new name or new brand, where you have to focus on the people collaboration, people dynamic leader. But when it is started in beginning, initial stages, from the personal department or the personal department to HR department, the future dynamic HR role, or the HR people manager or the people role, how it is started. So in the month to month basis, we have a theme based magazine. What is happening into the, what happened? It is not happening. It is happened into the history that we are bringing to you with the HR facts. So it is also improving your like a general knowledge related to the HR. When it is happening, what has been happened, in what country it has been happened. Because now we are mostly in the HR field. What are the 200 years back or 100 years back? Which of the model is been defined by the someone? So still we are following up that. However, their results are not so great in this new world of work. But further, we are also exemplifying them. So similarly, when you know that on the ground what is happening, that you align those models with your practical inside need, so that will help you and provide you the more impactful results. Then, secondly, we are also having the best HR practices, where we will spotlight and interview the different HR leaders, so that HR best practices that we are placing into the forum through your magazine, through this magazine, and that you can learn from these best practices and implement. However, we have some case studies also, so that I am also sharing with you, where separately we would have the leaders, the thought leaders interviews, bringing through the magazine what they say, what is their thoughts, how they become the top-notch leaders. Most importantly, now, if we consider as in the industries, we have the different types of the industries. If we consider it further into the different industries, like there are the labor law related issues. So what are the updates is happening? Most probably, if an issue happens, so you are just going through either consultant, finding it on Google, taking so much time. But this platform is bringing you the analyze it. The magazine is first bringing you the analyzed, what you required at the human resources, so labor law reports, that with analysis we are placing it into the magazine. And further, that will also be available on the forum, where you can find collaboratively everything in there. Then one of the initiative which rarely we have been found, that is about the HR success calendar, the day-to-day operational activities, either as the leader, as an operation manager, how you can do that. Then there are the opportunity of the learning and learning for you, which are providing through this HR magazine and collaboratively with the HR TV as well as the people manager. So here together, we are simplifying the HR function, bringing you the best practices, HR leader thought, the labor law reports and the judgment reports, the operation and learning and learning practices, where you can move with your organization, with your success journey as an HR. So that's why when we have been going through analyze the different magazines and initiative, so then we come with the different differences. When the 2022 November, we had been initiated the magazine, but now in the October 2023, 11 months, we have been created a spot into the HR domain, where we are proudly can say that we are the only one who have been successfully aligned the HR success. But further, we are gradually improving, and this journey is going to ahead, or where we are becoming the top HR magazine and the resource provider for the HR people. Our objective is especially that finding one of the magazine, the one resource, one spot resource for the HR professional, that is helping you into your HR, AR, employee experience, labor law. We're helping you into the multiple way. In what level you are, either you are the fresher, the first you have started your career as in the HR, but these resources are helping you into becoming or growing in your career so fastly as another the rocket speed, because the best practice we are bringing, that will be from the organization, where the multinational organization, what types of the practices they have. It is the day-to-day updates. So that's why it is helping you grooming your knowledge, so that it is going to help you into your career when you are going for an interview. There, the interviewer will ask you the multiple questions, and those questions you can quickly answer them as an expert, even though they also don't know. So in that case, what will happen? You will be hired, which will grow your career into the fastest way. So that's why I said it as the rocket. So here, when we are have some surveys, have some analysis, brainstorming on the issues into the HR platform. So there we have been found the different level of problems, and that problem we have divided into the four different quadrants. Number one, however, there are the, as I mentioned into the beginning, there are the multiple models which are a century old, but can be used, but how to use that is the one of the issue. Where and how you can verify it, these models are effectively working. What types of the technology the organization are using, who are highly growing organization, as in the people brand. So that was the one of the issue. Second, they're mostly now in the manufacturing, the HR and IR team who are into the engaging the people related matters. So they always found themselves overburdened with the day-to-day disciplinary task. It is happening, it is not happening, it is going through, it is not going through. They are dealing with the unnecessaries. But in that case, when you don't have that depth understanding how you have to deal with, either you have to be prepare some policy, the strict procedure. So how to prepare? Can you copy paste it? But what is the authenticity of that preparation? How you are going to authenticate it, which can have the legal firmity to. So that's why we have the solution for this. Magazine is providing the solution to you. Then when there are no validity of the practices which you have been brought either through the Googling or some references you have at your level, and that practice is due to the no involvement of the experts, so you cannot define it. So that's why the practices you are evolving, you are deploying, we will provide you the expert solution as well as the experts information on that. Even though there, if you are engaging some resources too, like you have the consultant, you have the issue, they have the multiple clients, so that's why they don't have much time to respond you immediately. So there is a longer time to respond by the whom you have been hired. So in that situation, if you are not taking the prompt action, so it is not the lack of there. It is considered that your credibility, your capability in the organization is not at par to become a leader. So that's why this human resource magazine by the people manager is bringing to you the most important combined and aligned solution, which earlier I have been mentioned, that is the aligned objective or magazine for the human resources success. If by the whatever the time you are spending for the research work, finding out, authenticating, going multiple time to the your consultant, if you found that is your that 100 hours of time and lakhs of rupees on yearly basis you are paying through for authenticating, verifying your practices, your reports and other things, if that will be by the best practice, verified best practices you are implemented, so how would be find to you if you are saving the 100 of hours and lakhs of rupees? How would you find? So it was a great feeling because we are saving the money and time. So that's why we have been come with the HR magazine People Manager, that one of the most important solution, the future CHRO, altogether in one, that simplify the information where the HR related, the hectic jobs are, where you are spending most of your time. Rarely the HR people who are into the top notch level, so they are only 20% of the time spending into their active work, but other are into the passive work or inactive work, where it is just a day-to-day issues. So that's why there you are also aligning the having consultant, bringing them, then discussing to them. But authenticity, who is good at, you are verifying 2 and 3. So that's why this platform is bringing to you the information and the collectively the different level of the information, who is going to do what and who is engaging, what are their opinions, what are their experience into the particular the resources are used. So there you can get a response and quick, and you can find out the right kind of resources for you. So that's why this magazine with its expertise, you are getting to become or having the solution for your employee engagement solutions, the problems, your transformation. Means altogether this magazine or this forum is bringing to you or making you the expert into your employee engagement, transforming your technology you are using for your organization, managing people, making it, developing you as an the labor law expert, the compliance specialist, and learning and development expert. These are the outcome and solution this magazine is bringing to you. When it is come to the how, when we see that how it is bringing to you the one complete success, the HR success solution for you. So there we can define it into the multiple way. Number one, for example, there now the in manufacturing 60% of the workforce are into the manufacturing. There you have the day-to-day or labor law related issues. What are the updates is going to happen? How you are getting to that? Going through number one, you may have find the judgment from the Google also, then you are learning it. You are reading it multiple times, preparing the notes. But go to that authentic, but you have to go to either you have some expert, the lawyer, you have been hired, you have some consultant, they will give you some advices. So that is your time consuming. When you are going through the people manager, HR, the labor law related reports, so there we have especially the analysis, the key point, what is important for you from the judgment, how you have to implement that we are bringing in one together. So there, just from in one issue, you are getting the collectible solution for your problems. However, these reports, we are preparing it into the native language, which are simplifying your HR management, which are easy to understand. The important notes we are providing you with the analysis, what will be the impact to you and covering the labor law around the day-to-day labor relation issues. And also, this magazine went together with the forum of your HRTB, the HR forum, and the magazine together, helping you to empowering your team or your HR department with the streamlined solution, where the best practices and the latest trend around the performance and productivity that you are getting to learn, which are going to help to improve your individual and organization performance. The best practices related to compensation and benefits. However, as I mentioned, so this magazine is helping you into the theme-based monthly. What are the issues are having? What are the solution you can have? The thought leader, what they are using and how they are coping with these problems in their organization. What are their advice? So that we are bringing to you. Then the best practices around the transformation and the technology uses, best practices into the diversity, equity, and the inclusion. It is bringing your, as in the organization, your organization as a team, into the way where you have the more control over your workforce and the workforce related resources. And even there are the additionally, which we are delighted to how this the magazine is going to be help you, where we have separately how you can engage your organizational level employee success events and activities. So audit calendars, activities we have been put it there, placed it there, so that every month we are going to change what you can do best, the best practices. That is based on some analysis. The multinational organization, how they do, why they are successful, why their attrition rate is less than 10%, or many organizations, their attrition rate annually that are just below than 2%. How it is? So they have their best practices managing their employee success. How you can do that? So they how to assure that one-time reward and recognition event every time. So ensuring the multiple individual specific reward option, how you can initiate that. Then you are the global learning solutions providing it. And at the end, where you are ensuring the employee well-being and work-life balance practices from the multinational organization in one place. If you go to some comparison, we have been what we are putting together for you. So we have been analyzed with the top Indian magazines, however, that are 2 decade, 3 decade old organization. What we have been done, we have collaboratively the most important magazine, we come to you with the solution of all those. If we see, or if you see, especially what we are bringing together, we have these 7 different dimensions into our magazine. The HR fact, the global HR fact about the revolution and transformation of HR from the personal work to the digital HR. The HR leader networking, rarely it has been provided, but we have that. Then the best practices from the MNCs. However, that is provided by the every organization, but best practices by the labor law, it's not provided, but they refer as the best practices, so we can consider it. Then labor law reports. Our magazine is, this magazine do not provide, but this is dedicatedly for the labor law solutions. So that we have been bringing this whole magazine into here. However, this magazine is too costly for annually to you, but we have a very less cost of bringing to you where you can have this knowledge bank into your pocket as a magazine, but the forum, it is free. Then your HR success story, HR forum, and human resource library we are bringing together. So these are the different types of the solution we are providing to. So that's why in the beginning I have been shared, bringing you the future, the knowledge bank of the future HR. There are the, as of now, we have 200%, 200 plus companies, the HR leader who are loving People Manager magazine and the resources. We are also going to, with an annual target, we are bringing more than 1 lakh professional must be aligned with the HR, People Manager HR magazine, providing them best of best solution. Here are some the who has been the part of our the People Manager magazine, how they find these magazines, how it has said. So it is some know-how from those people, how they found this magazine and how helpful it for them. It is bringing to the Arvind is saying that the huge shout out to the People Manager for making HR easier, because we are bringing you too much information. Later on, I'm also sharing with you what types of the information and resources we are providing to. So this magazine is the revolutionizing the HR practices. There's one of the study of our where the HR professional who are reading, who are the regular reader of our magazine. So we bring some survey with them, their feedback in the Reg India. They are slashing the HR transformation time by the 75% with People Manager magazine. The best practices we bring to using those resources. Before that, the documentation of finding it Google, then searching their friends, taking too much time. When these best practices is available on a just one click, it saved their time by 75%. So what happens before and after? So it was bringing further so when Reg India utilize the services of the People Manager, what they feel, what are the changes has been happen, what are the solution they have been get, how it make the Reg India's the HR professional job at ease. Before that, when they were reading the all system were manual, it was time consuming, cumbersome processes, the policy defining the multiple time that are the Googling and then copy pasting, but authenticating many people, they are asking the questions, then they revise those policies multiple times. When they have been learned the best practices, what the organization are doing, then they deploy them. Then it is helping there, the onboarding to the salary execution reimbursement to handling employee full fund final during the exit process. They have been defined their all overall employee work life cycle in the organization from onboarding to their exit. What types of the practices people are handling? Their HR auditing compliances become more smooth. They make it visualize based on learn from the best practices. They validated their HR procedure and the brain with the organization by the standardized employee care initiative as understood from the People Manager. Comprehensive HR, the system improved the employee and the organization processes in their organization that the HR team feel ease. Employee retention and stability improved with the automation and the digitization too. So when we mint or when we say that we are becoming the one of the top HR magazine, so it means we are emerging HR magazine to multiplying the HR solution in one, that is our objective. What this magazine is bringing to you. So this magazine bringing to you, number one, the 7 types of the solution. One, the HR fact, then your HR mobile for the networking, HR news, what is happening, the important updates into the months, HR best practices, news and updates that is separately, but here I'm talking about the monthly magazines, the digital and the print media. The best practices, label reports, HR events, HR calendar, HR insight, and editorial. So there are the 9 total submissions are there. These magazines are especially on the theme-based magazine, which will be based on the monthly important issue and the important incident of the month is going to be happen, so that the magazine is creating a vibration of the HR availability into the organization. And then the latest label updates and the news are separately available on the website. So this magazine is available into the 3 versions. One as a reference of the copy, you can utilize it, where as in the one issue, any 1 month you can get. And second, it is about the annual, where you can find out the annual 12 issue for the 12 months. In those 12 months, what you are getting further and how it is going to refine you, what is helping, what the magazine is helping you into the issues, what you are getting. However, we are keeping a very offerable fee for where you can get these best practices for the 12 months. So that will be 12 month and 12 issues, where you are getting the 12 digital plus print issues for 2200. There the 1 digital and 1 print you can get. So there are the 3 types of the issue available. One, you can go for the digital only, you can go for the digital print, and you can go for the print. However, print as of now, it is taking the more costly because the number are very less. So, but however, we are accommodating it for you. But further, we are keeping a very lesser. However, if you can help us, so you can donate to bringing these print magazine to the maximum number of the HR solution. But the same way, we are also providing you the pub books, and that pub books are going to help you in the same way as in the print book. So that is the digital book, you have the same pace of learning. When this is coming to this magazine, further how it is going to help you. It is one where you can read this magazine, but further, we are also providing the solution to the service provider, the resources for the HR profession. We are also helping them to bringing the platform to them into the one way. So this People Manager magazine is helping the resource provider to reaching you to the 26,000 number of the professional HR professional, where you can expand your business through the human resource HR magazines, where you can help us through the sponsorship or the print magazine. So there we have the 4 level of the sponsorship we have been offering to the service provider, where we are bringing you, showcasing you to the 26,000 HR professional globally, or maximum that are into the India only. So what is into this membership? So there we are 4 types of the membership are providing to. One is the diamond membership, where you are getting the support of the showcasing for 24 months with the 24 issues. Gold, that is for the 1 year, 12 month and the 12 issues. Then bronze, that is for 6 months, 6 issues and the 6 month, and silver is for 1 month and the 1 issue. What you can, so there we have the multiple areas and domain where we are going to share with. So number one, we can possibly one separate print page on the magazine, the thank you for the sponsor and digital, the same will be highlighted on the website. There are the reference article, For example, you are the software provider. We have an article related to the technology. So there you can place your you can sponsor that particular article. In that article, we are placing your or we are showcasing your product. Either you are into the diamond, it is for the 24 month. If it is a silver, for 1 month. Into the bronze, it is for 6 months, and gold, it is for the 12 month. Then similarly, it is in front of the website, in front page of the website. We will also highlight where our readers, 26,000 readers, they can go through your services and product when they need. When they highlight, they will get it on there. Separately, we have one separate forum available for the resources, where globally we are adding all the resources. Then the individual post and the news and updates, you are getting it, where we will highlight it separately. Then the HR resources and tools section, it will be highlighted accordingly. If it is for the silver, so that is for 1 month. Accordingly, the period is defining here 1, 6 month, 12 month, and the 24 months. And then we are also bringing you some noting information into the HR forum too. The digital poster also, monthly showcase on to the our WhatsApp community, monthly showcase to the email community also, shout out as an the sponsor, as well as the speak on the webinar and podcasts. So these are the multi-level of the showcasing we are presenting to the service provider for a minimum cost, at the least cost. Separately, you can also advertise with us. That is one of the separate service, but it is most helpful solution for you, where we can bring you or we can showcase your services and product in front of the 26,000 profession or the community of the people manager as the SVR HR Learning Academy, because this project is the joint project of the SVR HR Learning as well as the People Manager magazine. So where we are bringing or where we are showcasing you into the community, so that number one, into our website, we have the more than 16,000 daily reader into the website. We have the 10,000 number of the WhatsApp HR professional community. We have more than email community, 2,000 number email community. And then we have the 200 corporate subscribers for our monthly magazine. We are showcasing your product and service to there for a minimum cost through the sponsorships. Then where we are going to cover or where we are bringing you into your resources as in the product, we have the multiple products as in the magazine. This is our magazine also, which is the monthly printable magazine. Then one, we have the convert your success resource tool separately, where the HR professional, you can find your resources here and become this resourceful HR. Then we have the People Manager HR TV, where you can get with us live, and the HR forum, where you can ask to the expert live and get your answers, get your question answered and solution for your problem. So further that, we have also the monthly magazines. So this magazine is one of becoming the top emerging magazine of India. However, that is also our objective too. This magazine is also available into the 3 different formats. One is your digital print and the digital print, and third one, that is only the single copy for references. However, for some time, we are also making one reference copy of the free from the March. So then after, you can go through the current subscription is available from the August 2023 onward. You can have, if you are going from this live or from this the opening or launching program, you will get the offer of 100 rupees for the annual subscription for the digital magazine for the 900 only. However, as of now, we are not taking the print subscription because it is taking too much cost. However, if we can accept it, so the digital copy will be reached to you maybe after 1.5 months. As of now, however, at the digital copy price for the single copy is 250 rupees, but the print copy is going to be cost for us as in the 450 rupees. So that's why we have been holding it. If we got if you are sponsoring us into these magazines, we are also bringing it to the more and more people, so that we can bring yourself or your services to the different level of the HR professional to showcase your product there, and so that it will help you to grow your business. So as in the digital only magazine, as of now, you can get access. So how you can get? So there you can go right now to having the making a payment for subscription, and this subscription will be available for you tomorrow. So how to go there? Just this UPI you can scan here, then after you can make the payment of the 900 rupees. After 900 rupees, what you have to do, you have to WhatsApp that payment screenshot on this number 9716312436 with your name, email ID, and your address and your designation. Then by tomorrow, the digital magazine will be available in your email box. And then now here we are, if you are sponsoring our magazine, so where we are going to promote you, where we are going to showcasing you as in the service provider to the HR professional, not for the, as of now, we have the 26,000 number of readers and community, but further we are growing. Our target is to year end 2023, we will reach to the 1 lakh readers throughout the globe. So there, when you are placing your product as a service provider to the HR professional, we have separately one the resource column or the resource page available, and on that page you are getting, if in HR you require the resources or you want to be showcased, so gallery separately there, as in the course provider and the trainings, we can also showcase you there. If you are a corporate trainer and the training designer, we will also showcase you and bring to you the 20,000 HR professional globally. If you are the service provider as an HR software and tool, we will also place you there or showcase to the 26,000 and the future coming. The new subscription for us. And then if you are the service provider, the consultant, HR service provider as advisor, you can also reach to the 26,000 HR professional. If you are some agencies and resource provider, we have the spot for you where you can bring your services to the HR people and make them the resourceful. That is the objective of the SVR HR magazine. Why we haven't done this? The creating of the forum, it does not mean that it is our initiative. However, we are thinking about that, but our reader, our corporate solutions, they are asking for, they are in demand, that they require the resources, they require the tool and verified tool and techniques. So that's why we come up with the HR forum, separately the tool for the HR professional, where you are getting everything in one place. So this is one of the example, what types of the request we are getting from our clients. So they need these resources. So we can provide them into the one place, so you can also get benefit from these resources. So now I'm going to share with you where we are bringing these spots for you, where you can find us as into the HR forum. It is available on our website. If you go through what I'm going to share with you, so you can go to our website, and there you are going to find out everything. This is our official website of the People Manager, which you can find on the Google. Go to the Google peoplemanager.co.in. This is our logo, and this is at the top place. We are heading it for the monthly magazine. When you are scrolling it down, here you are going to find, if you go here, this is the resources tool for you. Either you can sponsor this area if you are the course provider or trainer, or as in the professional, you are looking for the course and then the trainings. If you are the corporate trainer and designer, it is the place for you. Or if HR people, they are looking these resources, so you can find it out here. HR solution and HR software and tools, the resource by advisor and the consultant looking for and providing, that we are placing here. And then the agencies and the resource provider we are looking for here, and they will get it here. And then finally, everyone, if you are the service provider to the corporate as in the HR or HR related services, you can convert those resources to becoming the resource provider and resourceful agency for the corporate solutions. or if you are finding these resources, you can hire through us, and that will be verified. This is the solution for the service provider and the HR professional. Second, where you want to get the HR information, where you want to get your question answered. So for that, you can go through this HR forum. As of now, this is available on the Telegram where directly you can teach. Further, here you can find out as in the digital platform of the forum. You can ask the question, you can answer, you can attach the file for the other professional where that will be also be downloadable. All the information which previously have been shared that you are getting here. And number third, there the every week twice, Wednesday evening live and the Saturday evening live in the night, 10 p.m. prime time, we are going through running for the HR professional, what are the important news from the HR desk, so that we are bringing it here for you. So there you can also go for the HR Live DB2. Here, if you find, you can go directly here. When you are going directly here, so that here you can find out what we are sharing with you on this platform. The same thing we are launching here, and this live video you can see. So similarly, the live you can also get us where you are bringing the resources as well as the updates related to human resources. Then next one, it is about the how what you are getting here. So here you can check out what types of the resources you are getting. As of now, we are bringing it in all together. So there, if you are looking for the courses and the training, so when you click on that, so next page, it is showing you all those trainer and resources provided. So that are your the e-learning, the relearning, what you are looking. If you are looking the training courses, so you can go for it. If you are looking for, this is your training courses. So similarly, the training courses will be available highlighted into this such type of the posters where the HR professional, if they find, they can check out just clicking on it. So it will be routed to your page, and that is going to presenting your website, your services to the HR professional. Similarly, if you are looking for some other resources, you can find it here. Further, into the future, we are also bringing the same information for the location specific too. Like if you are looking for the Pune, so we will bring the Pune only. There we would have the searchable. You are looking the resources for the Pune only. So we are putting it for Pune. When you are find, however, as of now, Pune is not there. But so any location you require. So by the state wise, when you are going for looking the resources for the Pune especially, or either from Gujarat only, so accordingly you can search and find it on our magazine. So this is all about how the HR magazine is helping through the different platform, you as in the human resource professional, bringing the right kind of information, the resources to you, to helping you to become really the human resource CHRO for the future and the leader of the future. So this is all about, and we are very happy to launching of our two new product, that is your forum and the HR forum, where we are bringing the lot of information and knowledge to the HR professional. Second is the people manager HR TV for you. So thank you so much everyone for becoming the participant into this launch event and helping us to grow as in the top Indian magazine from India to the globe.